This is the happiest, most fulfilled my heart has ever been and will ever be, and I'm so excited to give him my final yes on May 13th.
And my dream was to play soccer in college. And I put so much of myself into it, but my junior year of high school, I tore my right ACL, and my senior year, I tore my left ACL, and the doctors told me I could never play competitive soccer anymore. So overnight, my dreams of playing college soccer were over. And it might sound silly, but everybody called me Soccer Sam. And so I remember asking myself, without soccer, who is Sam? I really had put so much of myself into something that was passing, and when it was gone, I didn't know who I was.
And it's like this thought would come into my mind. Is this all there is to life? Like, I was doing all these beautiful things, all these good things, and yet I wasn't satisfied.
Yo quiero separarme del mundo por 3 días, por 2 días, lo que sea, pero quiero salirme del mundo. Y fui a este retiro, y estando allí, en un momento que no sé cuándo pasó, estaba en la capilla, yo no conocía al Santísimo, yo no conocía al Señor en la Eucaristía. Yo entraba a esta capilla y el Señor siempre estuvo expuesto, pero yo nunca vi la Eucaristía, yo veía era una cruz. Cuando yo entraba a esta capilla, para mí era la cruz. Y en un momento estando en la capilla, tuve un encuentro fuertísimo con el amor del Señor desde la cruz.
And so then the priest started to bring around the monstrance to every single person. And so I'm there and I see his feet. The priest is right in front of me. I'm like, okay, it's my time to look up at the gold thing and to look back down and be like, yes, I can do that. I can fake that. Yeah, don't worry. I was like, it's my time. So then I'm there and I'm like, look up, and then look down. So then I look up, and in that moment, it was like I could see for the very first time in my life. I couldn't breathe for my whole life, and it's like the first time I ever inhaled and took a breath. I knew in that moment that God existed, God was there, and that he loved me. Everything from my head looking down to looking up, in that moment, my entire life changed. At the end, I asked her why was she wearing what she was wearing, because I had no idea what the religious habit was or why she was wearing one. So she explained all of the parts of her habit, and then she paused and she said that her favorite part of her habit was her veil, because it's what signifies her as a bride of Christ. And while most brides wear their wedding dress one day out of their whole life, she gets to wear hers every single day.
Y en ese momento escuché en mi corazón que el Señor me decía, deberás venir aquí y dejar todo lo que no eres. Yo no entendía esas palabras, pero yo entendí que yo tenía que ir a los pies del Señor en la cruz a encontrarme.
So I was in adoration in my journal. I opened my journal and I realized in every single page that I wrote to Jesus, I always wrote the word totally. I give myself totally to you.
But I've understood now that the Lord was preparing me for a home, and it's this one. It's not this house, it's the home of our religious family, the home of our charism, the heart of my mother foundress, our spiritual family, our apostles, my sisters, my brothers. And so I can't explain it, but in 9 days, I'm going to give my life totally to the Lord with my sisters who I've walked with now for 3 years. And I have never been happier in my life.
All I wanted to do was to be with our sisters, to serve our sisters, to be with our sisters, to hear our mother foundress. And then finally, I was able to give my yes and to enter our community.
We've come to this day, and so it's been a beautiful adventure of love, and I look very forward to, in a few days, being able to finally walk in the fulfillment of that yes, of being able to give myself totally to the Lord.
Y ha sido un camino de confirmación durante estos 3 años sí es la vocación y con el favor de Dios estaré profesando con mis hermanas el 13 de mayo, que espero verlas a todas allí. Feliz de entregarle mi vida al Señor.